Did Diddy do it? We are about to find out. Now, in September 2024, Diddy was arrested by the feds. Now, these were the allegations that were leveled against him: racketeering and conspiracy, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. These were leveled against him. So them can't catch him. Like, Charlie, they raided his house and things. You people saw it, all the things that they found in the house, the baby oil and all those things. You people saw it. It was in the news. So your man was arrested and he was put before court. All these things that have been leveled against you, are you guilty or not? Do you want us to go on trial so that you can argue your case? Diddy was like, what is the racketeering charge? What is that? What is sex trafficking? What is transportation to engage in? What are you people talking about? I will go on trial. I will hire the best lawyers in New York, in the US, to represent me in the court of competent jurisdiction, and I will argue my case. So that is exactly what happened. So Diddy hired the creme de la creme in the legal space. Maybe have respect and ne back into and he didn't say yes. So Diddy hired lawyers to represent him in court so that they will go out there and argue his case for him. So that is what happened. So the trial has been ongoing. So yesterday, the final verdict of the Diddy trial was delivered. And after the verdict was delivered, his lawyers actually argued for him to, for the court to grant him bail. The judge was like, hey, grant you bail for what? What are you going to do in the house? You are going to be here till October 3rd. That is when we are going to determine your final sentence, or how many years or how many days you are going to spend in prison. So we are going to keep you here. We are not going to allow you to go. So the bail was denied.
Thankfully, in our country, we have a right to a jury trial. And thankfully, Mr. Combs took that right. He actually battled for his freedom, for his innocence. He did it. And a lot of times, people are too afraid to do it. And he did it, and we're so happy that he did. We're proud of him. We are completely honored that he put his faith and his trust in us to fight for him. Today is a major win to show what the system can do. We appreciate and we're so thankful to the jury. Thank you to the court. Thank you, New York. It's been a pleasure being here and fighting in your district. Thank you so much. And listen, we appreciate the media. We do. There was a lot of reporting on the accusations. There was a lot of reporting on the indictment. Please report just as vigorously on the acquittal of these counts, please, because that's also the right thing to do. Thank you.
So as I do this video, Diddy still there inside. The bail was denied. The lawyers argued. The judge was like, not under my watch. So that is what happened. Now here is a breakdown of the charges and the verdict. Let me walk you through it. Racketeering and conspiracy, not guilty. Racketeering and conspiracy, not guilty. Now, this particular charge was supposed to lock your man in for life. If your man was found guilty of racketeering and conspiracy, he was going in for life. Rico, go and ask Lil. That is the case Lil Durk is on. The feds are after Lil Durk because of this Rico thing. It is that serious. So if you are found guilty of racketeering and conspiracy, you are going in for life. And so this particular charge, your man was found what? Not guilty. This was the most serious charge, alleging that Combs used his business empire to run a criminal enterprise involving sex trafficking and other crimes. Not guilty. The second one is sex trafficking, 2 counts, not guilty. So these counts related to allegations involving his ex-girlfriend, Casey Ventura, and another woman known as Jane. You understand? That one to not guilty. Now, the third one is where they found your man guilty. Now, transportation to engage in prostitution, 2 counts, guilty. This one I say, now you do them. You do them. You really do them. So this means the jury found Combs guilty of transporting Ventura and Jane across state lines or international borders with the intent for them to engage in prostitution.
Because the charges of transporting both Cassie Ventura and Jane Doe for purposes of prostitution, they were against Sean Combs alone. They were not framed as conspiracy charges.
So transportation to engage in prostitution, be where then catch your man and say, nah, this one, Diddy, you did it. Diddy, you did it. And the Diddy I'm talking about is not the one that give us food. No. That one, they be jollof, he dey cook. This is Sean Combs. Sean Akatenyame. Yes. So this one, they say your man, yes, your man is guilty. So this is where your man did. And when found guilty, your man go inside like 10 years. And this one, they say 2 counts.
Each of those counts carries a mandatory minimum, meaning the judge cannot go lower than 15 years in prison.
But a lot of factors go fit, come together or go fit come to play to make sure like this sentence is reduced or something. So this is what I read about it. So sentencing factors. The judge will consider various factors when determining the sentence, including the severity of the offense, the defendant's criminal history, and any mitigating or aggravating circumstances. So when all these factors come to play, where they say your man in criminal history serve no share that day, the intensity of the offense and everything, this one, share that do giddy. Then maybe go feel reduce the sentence. But if all these factors they militate against your man, you go inside for the 20 years. So it is not better like that. It's not like your man has been freed or your man is walking. He's facing that charge, that particular charge, transportation to engage in prostitution. He's facing that charge. Now people go, America is America, so people would think that prostitution is illegal. Now, prostitution is not legal in America. Like the vast majority of America, prostitution is illegal. I think it's Nevada. Nevada, when you go to Nevada, prostitution is legal there. But even for that place, it is like outskirts, some specific places in Nevada where they go practice prostitution. With that, it is heavily regulated. So generally, the vast majority of Americans, they frown upon prostitution. And however people they leave them alive there, that one there. But prostitution as a trade or wherever it is, it is illegal in a lot of in many states in the US. And that's why then they charge your man for this. So that's where we are right now. So yes, your man was denied bail. So right now he's supposed to reappear before court on October 3rd. That'll be when they will determine whether then they give him 10, 20 less or 5 or whatever. So that'll be where we are right now. So the case in there, yes, should that end like that? Yesterday, I read some articles where they say your man told the family that he's coming home after the verdict was read. Your man basically he put in face for a chair inside, knelt down, crying and things I'm sure he was crying because he beat the RICO case. It's not easy with the RICO case. Most of the rappers, if then they investigate most of the rappers out there, it be RICO cases. RICO cases, then they take the bab them. And with that one, hey my guy. So that's where we did with the Diddy, case right now. So we will wait till October 3rd to see how many years your man is getting. Is he working? Is he not working? Is he going in for 10 or 20 years? We are going to sit here and wait for, that day to come for us to, get a final sentence for the Diddy trial. But ladies and gentlemen, yes, your man beat a RICO case, and that one there, them say, yes, your man really cook. But there is this lawyer, the lawyer that represented Young Thug. When Young Thug was arrested, the lawyer that represented him, or the lawyer that represented YSL or wherever, he was on Diddy's, team. He represented Diddy in court. He wasn't the lead lawyer, but he was on the team. He was on the case with, all these lawyers. So people are saying that your man beat 2 RICO cases within a year. He is the GOAT of this case. Brian Steele or wherever they call him. But anyway, it's already the technology. If he can argue his case, he can argue cases in court. It be money he would take.
Good evening. Good evening. I want to thank the ladies and gentlemen to my right and my left. There is not a better group of honest and ethical, hardworking and zealous lawyers, and I especially wish to thank Mark and Tenny for allowing me and everyone else to come together. On behalf of my family, myself, I wish to thank you all for being here and writing truthfully about a man wrongly charged with most of the crimes, and that we all must remember that allegations are nothing. And I'd like to thank Sean for letting me be here.
But yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is the Diddy case for you. Let me know what you think about this story in the comment section. Yes, but did Diddy do it? Yeah, He did some, he didn't do some, but on October 3rd, we will find out whether he's working or then they lock your man up. My name is Koji Sheldon. I'm out.